Gladiator, released in the early 2000s, had a huge impact on its generation. Russell Crowe's performance was praised, earning him an Oscar. Directed by Ridley Scott, the film tells the story of a Roman general seeking revenge on the corrupt emperor who killed his family. It changed the way action and adventure movies were made and influenced many films that followed. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter has captured hearts worldwide, revolutionizing film and leaving a lasting impact on literature and fashion. Rupert Grint, Daniel Radcliffe, and Emma Watson rose to fame as the talented trio portraying the main characters. The acclaimed story follows an orphaned boy discovering his true identity and the dark forces within the magical world. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004, is an Oscar-winning film starring Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet, directed by Michel Gondry. It follows a couple erasing each other from their memories as their relationship crumbles. The soundtrack by John Brion explores themes of love and shared experiences. The cast includes Elijah Wood, Mark Ruffalo, and Kirsten Dunst. 28 Days Later revolutionized the horror genre and redefined the portrayal of zombies, exploring social and political themes. Directed by Danny Boyle and written by Alex Garland, this 2002 film starring Cillian Murphy follows survivors in a post-apocalyptic United Kingdom. Its lasting impact on the genre and pop culture is undeniable. Mulan Rouge, directed by Baz Luhrmann, was the standout musical of the 2000s, thanks to its unique visuals, pop culture infusion, and iconic cast. Set in 1890s Paris, it tells the story of a poet's love for a courtesan and nightclub star. The soundtrack, including hits like El Tango de Roxanne and Come What May, remains beloved to this day. Juno, directed by Jason Reitman and starring Elliot Page, was a successful adaptation with a talented cast. The complex narrative addressed taboo topics, inviting reflection. The movie stood out for its sincere and humorous approach to teenage pregnancy, emphasizing open communication and support during challenging times. The film starring Jake Gyllenhaal and directed by Richard Kelly is a memorable horror, suspense, and psychological thriller. It debuted in 2001 and became a cult classic, impacting pop culture. The story follows troubled teenager Donnie, who has visions of a man in a rabbit costume manipulating him to commit crimes. The iconic Rabbit Frank has become a recognizable symbol. The 2006 film, The Devil Wears Prada, made Miranda Priestly famous and elevated the careers of Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep. Its influence on fashion, work culture, feminism, and pop culture endures due to its memorable performances and dramedy plot. The movie tracks a recent graduate's journey as the assistant to a high-fashion magazine's demanding editor-in-chief. The 2006 drama, starring Will and Jaden Smith and directed by Gabriele Muccino, showcased Chris Gardner's journey to improve his and his son's lives, promoting perseverance, parenthood, education, and hard work. It inspires personal growth and entrepreneurship, with iconic phrases like, "Don't ever let someone tell you that you can't do something," often quoted in motivational discussions. Clint Eastwood's four-time Oscar-winning film, starring Hilary Swank and Morgan Freeman, delves into themes of determination, sacrifice, loyalty, and redemption. The plot follows Maggie Fitzgerald, a woman training to become a professional boxer with an experienced coach. The film's impact extended beyond the screen, raising the profile of women's boxing and generating increased interest in the sport. In 2001, Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings split fans as both franchises revolutionized cinema. Peter Jackson's adaptation of J.R.R. Tolkien's books, featuring a stellar cast including Elijah Wood and Ian McKellen, remains popular today. Spielberg's movie, based on Frank Abagnale Jr.'s life, is a hit with a strong cast. DiCaprio stars as Frank, a young forger who poses as a doctor, lawyer, and pilot. Hanks plays FBI agent Carl, who becomes fixated on catching him. The biographical story raises moral and authority questions. Legally Blonde, released in 2001 and starring Reese Witherspoon, was a successful film that defied stereotypes and empowered women. It follows Elle Woods, a fashionable sorority queen who enrolls in law school after a breakup. Directed by Robert Luketic, it proved that women can be both attractive and intelligent. The movie also made Pink popular and established Elle as a fashion icon. Iron Man, 2008, directed by Jon Favreau, revolutionized superhero movies, impacting cinema, pop culture, and technology. It launched the Marvel Cinematic Universe, inspiring real-world advancements. Robert Downey Jr. excels as Tony Stark, a billionaire engineer who creates a formidable suit. The film also stars Gwyneth Paltrow, Terrence Howard, and Jeff Bridges. Slumdog Millionaire, directed by Danny Boyle and Loveleen Tandon, won 8 Oscars in 2009. Starring Dev Patel and Frida Pinto, this beloved film tells the story of a Mumbai teenager accused of cheating on a game show, reflecting on his childhood in the slums. It captivated audiences, promoting diversity in cinema and inspiring future filmmakers with its universal themes of struggle and triumph. The Pianist, directed by Roman Polanski and based on Władysław Szpilman's book, is a masterpiece that won 3 Oscars. Adrian Brody's portrayal of Władysław, a Polish-Jewish musician surviving the Warsaw Ghetto during World War II, offers a powerful testimony of the Holocaust and prompts reflection on history and humanity. Avatar, directed by James Cameron, stars Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Sigourney Weaver, and Kate Winslet. It broke box office records and revolutionized sci-fi and adventure films. The story follows a Marine on a mission to Pandora, where he must choose between orders and protecting his new home. It also addresses themes of environmental destruction and conservation. Tarantino's Inglourious Basterds, with an all-star cast, is a cult classic. Its iconic dialogues and cult status have made it a fan favorite, but Tarantino declined sequel requests. The film's reimagining of history sparks debates on conflict and representation, as it follows American Jewish soldiers in a cinema owner's plan to assassinate Nazi leaders in Nazi-occupied France. The Notebook is a classic that has left a mark on a generation. Based on Nicholas Sparks' book, the romantic film is a must-watch for fans of the genre. Directed by Nick Cassavetes, it stars Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling as a young couple from different social backgrounds who fall in love. The rest of the cast includes Jenna Rollins and James Garner. The Prestige solidified Nolan's reputation for complex and captivating films, influencing a generation's perception of obsession, competition, and magic. With an all-star cast and set in 1890s London, the Oscar-nominated movie explores identity and sacrifice through the lens of 2 magicians vying to create the ultimate illusion. It's a classic Nolan film that incorporates magical elements. The Dark Knight, directed by Christopher Nolan in 2008, revolutionized the superhero genre with its success, impact, complex themes, and innovative filmmaking. Christian Bale played Batman, while Heath Ledger's Joker performance earned him a posthumous Oscar. The story focuses on Batman's battle against the chaotic Joker in Gotham City, with a talented cast. Sofia Coppola's film is a game-changer, tackling themes of loneliness and disconnection in a globalized world. Starring Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson, it follows a fading movie star and a young woman who form an unlikely bond in Tokyo. The indie aesthetic, evocative soundtrack, and Oscar-winning story have left a mark on a generation. Mean Girls, directed by Mark Waters, catapulted Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, Lacey Chabert, and Amanda Seyfried to fame. This cult classic depicts high school drama and Katie Heron's love interest in the popular girl's ex-boyfriend. Its impact on pop culture is evident through iconic characters like Regina George and phrases like, "You can't sit with us," and "On Wednesdays we wear pink." The 2005 film Pride and Prejudice, based on Jane Austen's classic tale, is a beloved period drama with a passionate romance. Directed by Joe Wright, it earned 4 Oscar nominations and stars Keira Knightley, Matthew Macfadyen, Carey Mulligan, Rosamund Pike, Jenna Malone, and Donald Sutherland. It follows the love story of Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy as they confront their own pride and prejudices. In 2006, Casino Royale revived the James Bond franchise with Daniel Craig as the new Bond, inspiring a shift towards more realistic spy films. Directed by Martin Campbell, the film follows Bond on his first mission as 007, where he must defeat a terrorist financier in a high-stakes poker game at Casino Royale, with unexpected twists along the way.